Hearken, listen to a tale of our time, of a man-child forged in the fires of the internet, whose life became a saga broadcast across 1,000 glowing screens. This is the chronicle of Daniel Larson, the scourge of TikTok, the prophet of pop-up, and an eternal wanderer of the American roadside. Our story begins not in some Sylvan glade or an ancient kingdom, but the sterile halls of a foster home. Daniel, a youth marked by fate, with a troubled mind and a lonesome spirit, was cast adrift upon the sea of the digital world. His first acts were not of valor, but of simple longing. He sought fame, a glimmer of promise whispered by the siren songs of YouTube. He sang simple tunes, spoke of his daily travails, and dreamed of destiny intertwined with the glittering constellations of celebrity. He believed himself a star in the making, a pop idol destined for the stage, yet his voice untrained and raw, and his persona unfiltered by social norms, set him apart not as a hero, but a subject of fascination. The early gods of the internet, the anonymous trolls and mischief makers, saw in him not a soul to be nurtured, but a puppet to be manipulated. And so his epic journey began not on his own accord, but guided by a malicious chorus. A chorus of a shadowy collective online puppeteers saw their chance. They promised him fame, wealth, and love of a pop icon named Grace Vanderwall. They spoke to him in whispered DMs and forged messages, convincing him that the love story was unfolded in the ether. Daniel believed their lies, and with the simple faith of a child began his quest. He pursued his phantom love with a single-minded intensity that would define his saga. He journeyed across the states convinced that Grace was waiting for him, that her management was pulling the strings to bring them together. The online chorus, his ever-present puppeteers, fed him more lies, directing his every move. They told him to demand money, to threaten, to lash out at those who tried to help him. In this crucible of manipulation, Daniel's persona hardened. The naive dreamer was replaced by a demanding and often menacing figure. He saw enemies everywhere and believed everyone was trying to prevent his fated reunion with Grace. Thus began the great wandering. Daniel, stripped of a stable home in his early innocence, became a perpetual nomad. He lived on the streets and motels in the fleeting kindness of strangers. His life was a continuous stream of online broadcasts, a reality show of his own making, a bit one he did not fully control. His quest for fame and grace led to a series of chaotic confrontations. He raged at the hotel staff, harassed local businesses, and lashed out at anyone he perceived as an obstacle. He was a force of nature, a one-man tempest of misplaced fury. Chorus of 1,000 voices egged him on, their laughter echoing in the comment sections of his live streams. His life became a cycle of promises and disappointments, of short-lived stays and sudden exiles. He was arrested and released. He was taken by social services only to be cast out again. He was a creature of pure impulse, a vessel for the unfiltered id of the internet. His every outburst and bizarre declaration becoming a new chapter in his sprawling tragedy yet comic epic. But Daniel was not without his followers. A strange cult of personality grew around him. Some were genuine fans, drawn to the raw, unscripted drama of his life. Others were the benefactors, people who gave him money, food, shelter. Their motivations a mix of pity, morbid curiosity, and a desire to be a part of the spectacle. Daniel, in turn, became a prophet of sorts. He delivered cryptic monologues about his destiny, his enemies, and his plans. He spoke of the bangers, the term he used for his songs, as if they were divine prophecies. He documented his every meal, his every walk, his every encounter with a world that seemed both to adore and despise him. He was a paradox, a man with 1,000 online friends, and not a single true companion. A celebrity of the highest order, yet completely anonymous in the real world. A protagonist in a great epic, yet a puppet on 1,000 invisible strings. And so the saga continues. Daniel Larson is forever on the road, forever in search of a home he can never find, a love that was never real, a fame that is a double-edged sword. He's a testament to the power of the internet, both to create and destroy, to elevate and to mock. He is a tragic hero of our time, a modern-day Odysseus, navigating not the wine dark sea, but the neon-lit highways of America. His epic is not of gods and monsters, but of trolls and live streams. And though his journey may seem endless, filled with repeated trials and tribulations, it remains a curious tale, a sprawling, unfiltered epic of one man's struggles against the digital world that has made him its unwilling hero and its eternal fool. The Ballad of Daniel will continue to be written, one livestream and police report at a time, until the final chapter is closed and the great wanderer finds a peace he has never known. And you, dear viewer, I hope you have enjoyed my riveting tale, sprawling across time and space. And if you enjoyed this, make sure to leave a like and a comment below. For more incredible epics, always make sure to join me here at the King Jiffy Coats channel. Until next time, don't goon too long in the closets, my friends.
This is for George Floyd. Rest in peace. Black Lives Matter.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
I have a question.
Yeah?
So I got banned from this Walmart a couple weeks ago for doing like nothing wrong. I'm trying to see if I could get like the camera proof that of what I did. Can I go to customer service and ask them?
You're gonna talk to AP.
What's that?
You're gonna have to call for AP because they're the one who runs those cameras.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Damn! This Ukraine war is getting bigger than Lizzo. Jonas, please come inside me. Jonas, please come inside me. Jonas, please come inside me. Ha 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 ha.
Incoming voice call from...
Okay, the guy that was just in here gave me alcohol. 14% alcohol. They're trying to get me drunk so they could do an assassination attempt, is my guess. This is a huge dream, too. Quandale Dingle. Better be good at running.
Because of my autism, my grandmother passed away of cancer.
Is there an imposter among us?